There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends.
Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Haar, and this week in Psychology 2 we're still with the psychological disorders theme, and we're really moving into the affective disorders. By affective disorders, I mean emotion. These are emotion-based disorders. How you can remember why affective disorders means mood and emotion is think about your facial effects. When your face shows how you're feeling, it's considered your facial effect. And those of you that will go into healthcare or into psychology, often you'll talk about a person's facial effects, how they're presenting. So a person may have a flat effect, which means they're showing no emotion. Or they might have a really excited effect or a very sad or depressed effect. So effect equals their emotional response that's being displayed. And some of the things you're going to look for as a healthcare provider or in psychology is whether a person's facial features, their effect, matches the situation or what they're saying. And often we'll find incongruencies. So what we'll say is their facial effect was not congruent with the environment or what was being said. So for example, a person may have a very sad, depressed effect, and they go ahead and say, "I'm so extremely excited," with a completely flat effect, not raising their eyebrows or maybe not even changing their tones of their voice, but their face looks flat. So that's why we talk about affective disorders, AFFECTIVE, affective disorders, and those are mood disorders. The main ones that you've probably heard of are the bipolar and depression, but we're going to talk about several different layers, ones that you might not have heard of in the past, and we're going to talk about how most of them, it has to do with neurotransmitters, usually like serotonin levels. Those are usually the main causes. There's also science that supports the idea that there's that piece, and then also it's a combination. So then perhaps they're predisposed because of their genetics and situational. So it tends to be a combination, and that can result in some of these disorders being manifested. So we're going to talk about the different ways that we can look at the mood disorders and the different treatment options that exist today. Keep in mind, 50 years ago, especially 100 years ago, we didn't have any of these options to treat all these medical, basically miracles that we've come across that can really help a person with neurotransmitter levels issues stabilize and lead normal productive lives as long as they stay on their medication. So it's really come very far. That being said, there are some that don't respond to normal treatments, and we have to look at different therapies, different medication combinations, and perhaps things like ECT, electroconvulsive therapy. So that's what we're going to cover this week. Let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns, and as always, you can reach me via email, phone, or we can meet in a live synchronous session. Thanks, everyone.
There are places I remember all my life.